I should definitely register what's his face. Before we leave, I should register Floros. And Mothman, I guess. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna keep that Wapo, because the Wapo I had was better than that one. I think. She's just sort of sitting there. I could release her, but she's not bothering anybody. Should have grabbed Titan when I could, but making a Titan of my own is better because he has better stats on him. You know, it's like with a wild Pokemon, you know, they're not quite as good as ones that you train yourself. Summer school begins today. You better get going. Goodness me. It's the first day of summer school. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Your academics has increased. Oh, so this shit just gives you free academic boosts. That's cool, I suppose. Oh shit, I don't get to do anything. It's the second day of summer school. I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus, pocus. You must all be very curious students to be taking this course over the summer. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Originating in 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. A variety of different versions of tarot card decks exist, including the Marseille and Rider decks. Today, in respect of the great magician Crowley, we'll be using the Thoth deck. First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78-card tarot deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcana, the face cards, and 56 minor arcana, a number of cards. The minor arcana are also sometimes called pips. The major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the World. They tell a story in numerical order that is a metaphor of an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey. Excuse me, an experience that the individual must incorporate to realize his oneness. They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 22 cards one by one. The first card, numbered 0, is the Fool. It represents the beginning and suggests infinite possibilities. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also immaturity. The Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents motherhood and the life it brings forth. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fathering and relates to leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge and stands for religion. The Lover's card represents choice. Here, the individual's consciousness has finally surfaced. The Chariot represents victory for the individual, but only a momentary one. Justice represents the knowledge of what is right and what is wrong. The Hermit represents the individual's search for answers by looking inward, deep inside his heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities that come with it. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. The old ends and the new begins. Now let us continue along the path following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening his eyes to the world allows the individual to grow. And as the devil represents he then faces temptation. At the tower, his values collapse on him. It seems as if he no longer has anything to believe in, but he then finds a glimmer of hope represented by the star, and he is suffused with a serene calm. This bliss makes him vulnerable to the illusions of the moon. Fears arise, and he follows the dim path in his heart with trepidation. But he is rewarded with a bright future represented by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the end of his journey as he looks back on the path he has traveled. The final card is the world, which represents the individual's full awareness of his place in the world. That is the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all his talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet. Now you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail, but mostly people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, next let's talk about how to tell fortunes using the major arcana. First, you'll need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change, so it's important. The class continues. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Goodness. What an interesting lesson, though. It's weird that they called it Aeon instead of the world, though. I'm guessing Aeon is meant to represent the final arcana of the world. The third day of summer school. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Five free days of academics, huh? That's pretty neat. It's the fourth day of summer school. My true love gave to me. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. I mean, our academics are at 4. Courage is at 5. It's the 5th day of summer school. Now let's begin. Yod he vav he. How are y'all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you'd like. Now let's continue with our special summer study, the truth behind magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of the Hebrew scriptures, but as I've mentioned before, it has had a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, you must first truly understand Kabbalah. So who was the person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long, long ago. However, because it consists of such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now, it is important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there is gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is notarikon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There is also temura, a method where letters or words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah. Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, formed of the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 stages represented by the Sephirot and the 22 paths connecting them represent the stages of creation God formed from his own self, as well as the direction in which humanity should evolve. Where did we come from? Where are we going? These answers lie in the Sephirot. When training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephirot every so often. And when you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephirot as well. If life was a test, the Sephirot would be the basic questions. All aspiring magicians should know them. So if you're looking for inspiration, try your hand at the Sephirot. By the way, did you all notice I said there were 22 paths? Yes, that's right. The same number of the major arcana I spoke about earlier. Now continue on. According to the Sephirot, the world is broken up into 4 stages. Why do they read out this dude's shit? It's like the longest crap to sit there and read, and it's so annoying. Before I forget, I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office starting in the 2nd term. I'm thinking of doing demonstrations using tarot cards, but I won't have time for that during the lecture. If you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone is welcome. How annoying. Like, some of it's interesting, don't get me wrong, but it's like, ugh, I'm not interested in studying magic. If magic was real, you best believe I'd be using that shit to get me out of debt. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Thank goodness Miss Terauchi doesn't care. guessing I'm still tired because my character hasn't had. Oh no, he's good. Hasn't had a chance to rest. Excuse me. It's Saturday. I'll put you in a trance. What's everybody's status? Oh, okay, so we're not going tonight. I never felt like. La 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 la. Last forever. Welcome. Saturdays are our regular sale days. It's bird time to talk about items. So I'm not gonna need any more of this cat food, am I? I should probably sell that shit. Oh, look at this one. Plus 20 HP. 3 to strength though. Poison. Plus 3 to magic. Plus 3 to magic. Plus 3. So Silver Saber is only plus 3 to magic by the looks of it. Plus 1 to magic. So this grenade launcher I need to hold on to for Aegis. Albireo. Very good, very good. Hey, I have all the tiara hair I need. Oh no, I don't. That's how much it's worth. Do I just sell these? They're just taking up space in my fucking inventory. It's really lame. 15 yen? That's like 15 cents. Worthless. Relic fragment. Make sure it's not anything important. Oh, did you want melon bread, my dear boy? Definitely bought more of this than I should have. I have so many of these muscle drinks. Revival bead. I need to buy more of those. Blackstone fragment, it might be valuable. I'll hold on to it, like I said. I don't know. Apparently in the base game, you needed a shadow shard for one of Elizabeth's quests. Quests, pardon me. Where is it? Revival bead. I mean, 8 of these is gonna be pricey, but you never know with my luck. See you later, dudes. Too bad you, I never really use items to heal. I mostly use abilities. This lady. Welcome. So who's the highest dude I have? It's Floros. Mother Rapier with 154 damage and Auto Sukukaja. A Mother Rapier with 168 damage and poison resist. 154. 168. 142. So depending, I guess, on what their Arcana is, like Death appears to be the highest one in terms of damage. And if you make something with like Emperor, like it's lower damage but higher hit rate. And evade electric medium. Interesting. So if I were to make it with Mothman, 168 and 89 accuracy. What about Loa? 168 and 89. Who knows? So Hermit and Death seem to be the ones that do the most damage. I could get more protection sutras and junk. Should I? I probably should. Get a couple. At least one more. They do come in handy. Bead. Fully restores an ally's HP. Bead Chain. Fully restores party's HP. Interesting, interesting. Purifying Rice. Cast Hamon on one enemy. Cast Mudoon. Mudoon and Hamon have 35% chance, I think, to hit, so these are really valuable too. Let me get one of these magic mirrors. What was I saying? Hamon and Mudoon, 35%. So if they're weak to Megiddo Gem, if they're weak to that element, if they're weak to light, it doubles the chances that Hama will like kill them. Which starts off at it's 30%, 35%, and then the best possible ones are learned by personas that require special fusions. One of them is Daisojo, and he learns Samsara. That has a 45% chance to kill everything on the battlefield. With Hama Boost, that increases it by 50%, multiplicatively, so it's a 62% chance to kill everything on the field. And if they're weak against it, it's a 120% chance. So it just, if you're fighting something that's weak to Hama and you use Samsara, it'll just murk it into the ground. But even then, Hama Own will kill something as long as you have Hama Boost. Like, Hama Own will be strong enough for you to kill the dude. So who do I need? Today's Saturday, so we can't do karaoke. And tomorrow I have to actually go see Akinari so I can unlock the Sun Arcana. What do we have? So Devil is at 5, Tower is at 4. I don't know, man. Tower so far doesn't have anything really good in it. Devil, on the other hand, has lots of good stuff in it, so part of me feels like we should be working on Tanaka more so than Mutatsu. Oh, it's you, Norio. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? Talk to him. My, you're enthusiastic. President Tanaka seems pleased. Recently, my alumni association organized a class reunion. Sounds like a hassle. Indeed it was. I had to pay for transportation, membership renewal, and of course my hotel room. President Tanaka seems disgusted. I doubt you'd understand how I feel since you're still young, but a high school reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone else how pathetic their lives turned out. For example, I ran into a classmate who used to make fun of me for only having rice in my bento, and another fellow who once strung up my holy socks on the flagpole. Now they both look at me with envy. Their annual salary doesn't even compare to my monthly income. My business is on a roll, and my private life is also very satisfying. Let me take you under my wing as our exclusive model. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone. You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him better now. Serious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Devil Arcana. The businessman's social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the Devil Arcana has grown. By the way, remember the 40,000 yen you gave me? I think we can call it even. My time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour. Think of all the free advice I've given you. President Tanaka left with a grin on his face. Dude's definitely a creep. But he's, like, at the same time... What will you do? Sleep earlier. At the same time, he's kind of an understandable creep. growing up poor and being ridiculed for it. It doesn't make his actions okay, because he's still a swindler at the end of the day. Summer vacation continues. There's a summer festival today at Naganaki Shrine. Man, I wanted to talk to Akinari. Hello? Oh, hi, Norio-kun. This is Yukari. Hey, did you know that the summer festival is being held at the Naganaki Shrine? Want to go with me? Sure. Really great! You have decided to go to the summer festival with Yukari. Man, I was supposed to talk to Akinari today. What a bummer. Oh, how cute. You have come to Naganaki Shrine with Yukari. The shrine is filled with people eating food and playing games. Oh, that yukata's so cute. I didn't know they make ones like that. I should have looked harder. You look good already. What? Why, thank you. I didn't expect you to say that, so I bit my tongue. It was nice of you, though. Yukatas are pretty skimpy if you ask me. They're nice in warm weather, but they don't offer much protection, so they take getting used to. I guess women in the old days were just tougher. Smells so good. I guess it's dinner time, huh? That explains why I'm so hungry. Hey, Norio-kun, would you like to get some takoyaki? I don't think I can finish it by myself, so will you help me? Sure. Excuse me, one order of the takoyaki, please. Can I have extra seaweed and shaved bonito and easy on the mayo? Hi there. It'll be ready in just a sec. Here you go. I gave you an extra one. Good luck with your boyfriend. Thanks. Yukari seems excited. But we barely know each other. We're only at rank 3. It takes at least 5 ranks to date the other girls. Did you hear that? She called you my boyfriend. Yeah. Oh, it's so hot. Kari is eating the takoyaki. It tastes... Oh, okay, it's because her mouth is full. It tastes like hot here. Yukari's trying to say something. Sorry, I shouldn't have talked while I was eating. I was trying to say that it tastes like Octopia's, you know, the place by the station. Maybe she works at both places. Either way, it tastes good. Into the trash bin you go. That's cute, though. Oh, look, those punks are back there. Check out the masks. I've never even seen these before. Hey, there's a dog mask. Wait, doesn't it look like Koro-chan? Oh yeah, this is his real home. That must be why there's a mask that looks like him. Although the shop isn't really related to the shrine, maybe I'm just imagining the similarity. Hey, there's Power Ranger masks. Hey, you two, or I should say Super Sentai as it is in Japan. Would you like to play Luck Draw? All you do is pick a ball. It's easy and everyone's a winner. Hey, game, huh? Want to give it a try? He says everyone's a winner. I'll watch. Sure. The box is filled with individually numbered balls. From the bottom. Normally I top, but just this once. You picked a ball from the bottom. Ooh, let's see what you actually won. How's that I mean, congratulations. Well, here's your prize. You want a Jack Frost doll. Please come again. Huh. Obtain Jack Frost doll. Wow, Norio-kun. I didn't think you could actually win at a place like this. This is probably the first time I've seen someone walk away with a prize. I was hoping we'd see some of our classmates here, but I guess not. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. But we had fun anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Sure. I had a great time today. We should go somewhere else sometime soon.